7.
Yeah, it's hard to go back to the full power ones after you get so used to it.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
So you never know like when you're going to get one. Yeah, I didn't bring it back either, but you never know.
Next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure.
Yeah, you get those late hits sometimes.
Instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now this airmail to the side.
No, I think that was one of the edge guys.
There appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
His first fumble all year, I think.
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And now before
you would think he's like he stand up fighting with 2 people.
That they have it right. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to
he was stood up for a couple seconds there, so I'm just like either the play's over or it's gonna let me fight, like, and then it just was a fumble. I'm just in there like, or I guess that's always an outcome.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Caught a timeout in the middle of the play.
Let's check in with our referee.
They caught a timeout in the middle of the play, like, and then threw a yellow penalty flag. I'm like, so this is either pass interference. It was when you came off of him and ran into the running back, just trying to get back to the running back.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are
that was a nice play high over Hamilton back corner touch pass.
Point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we
same play scheme, different play though. One was PA roll out flat, and the other was PA boot something. And this playbook has a lot of PA roll out and boot, so especially since all my formations are kind of stacked formations.
At the 25.
I know it says kneel, but it's telling me to go prevent.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back.
Yeah, I think I think so. Because if I remember, you tried to kneel the opening kickoff and had like a 30-second cluster.
Here in this third quarter as the kicks away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to.
Well, he stepped out of bounds, so I don't think I had the choice there. I mean, possibly it was going to let me, but I was pretty confident it wasn't.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because
there he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes.
I just figured you're going to come out playing the run.
Touchdown,
So
George Pickens.
I was like, we'll just try a play action pass.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Well, that was another different play, and that was an audible.
For this next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Unable to corral him. He fights through, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I know where the throws are going, but it's just I don't have the speed to cover those crossing lanes. It's like I can run right there with them, but it's like I know you know it. It's like as a user, like there's just not much you can do.
First and 10 at the 46. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate.
As soon as I saw that lane on the rail, I was like, he's coming back.
Maybe three. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play.
No, I don't blame you for taking that. Yeah, it was there. It was a big lane. It was just when I saw the lane open up, I was like, he's going for this one.
On second down, Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl. A nice moment, and also a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind.
Well, yeah, I couldn't grab you.
Yeah, so they get
no, it was the first guy.
The right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're
I know they said Morgan Moses, but the hold was on the first guy trying to wrap you up, and it wouldn't let me actually grab.
Get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Well, that was me hit sticking because I was trying to push through the block, but that's the one I think the hold was actually on.
Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete.
Come on.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep.
I hate those fucking animations. Like, just fucking go for the ball or swat the ball. Don't dive backwards and try to do those stupid Odell catches.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Caught that look from you there, partner.
That's the one thing I don't like about Madden is like the animations they give you when you go for passes is always so suspect looking, and like there's nothing you can do about it. And it's just like you've been on both sides of it. Like it sucks because you feel like you deserve the flag, but then when you're on the defense and you just press a button and they do it, you're like, come on. Like, I just hit catch. I didn't say fucking all that.
Again, Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Boye Mafe able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts
any other kicker in the league.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, any other kicker at 59, and you're sitting there like, maybe not. And then this guy, you're just like, nope. He's pretty fucking automatic.
Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah, just going through.
2nd and 6.
I don't get to like really go through my formations and game plan very much against the CPU, so it's interesting against the user being able to like actually try to match formations.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Yeah, it's not to be annoying or anything like that.
I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Oh yeah, I'm not like doing it to drink clock or anything like that. It's just honestly me just looking through here trying to figure out like what different formations can I use against you that I haven't gotten used all year. Yeah, exactly. Like you don't get to do anything against the CPU because it's just like you just pick a play to pick a play, and I use coaching suggestions for it to you.
Walker with another carry. And he'll get this up to about.
So it's fun to actually sit here and be like, oh, I can actually like go through some of these things I never get to do.
Really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available.
Well, I'm right-handed.
Sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them.
Well,
and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
I'm actually just throwing with the open reads. Like it's not like I'm game scheming just right or left or middle. It's honestly just like where I see the space. But most of my plays I do call like the plays that have like longer breaking routes, they do go that direction just because that's the side that I'm more comfortable rolling to. And if you notice, most of the plays in this book are like kind of like your book QB runs, QB options, rollouts, etc.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And that was not just because of both instead too. That was just that's where the spot was.
The tackle is made at the 28-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain and it'll keep the drive moving. They go play action with Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end.
I heard the switch and I was just like, uh-oh.
Nice work to get 7 out of that. And it's
yeah, but I heard the switch in the... I know you felt that one.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah, I went through that on your rushing touchdown where like I'm there, 2 DTs in front of me, and I'm trying to shoot the A gap, and I just get completely demolished out to the outside, and it's like, really?
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that pushes the lead.
It's technically 2 scores, you know. Yeah, but I think that goes both ways. I don't know. Well, no, I punted once. I punted my first drive because you had me backed up inside the 2 to start the drive, and I only got 1 first down.
So we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 77 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Jackson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball.
Did you high pass that with the stick back set maybe? Because that was one of those like top tier throws where it was up there.
That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Boye Mafe, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls.
I don't know, the offensive line's actually held up pretty good so far. I think the only 2 sacks I have are,
and we've got the list here if he gets another one.
But yeah, the play action, long developing plays.
Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, poor decision.
No, that happens sometimes when you get pressured. Like, you just take what you got on 4th and whatever, because it's the game, you know. I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I was like, it's not bad. I mean, you don't want to turn it over there.
Problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the
No, I
man
think that
who's
was a
stood
smart
in this
play.
spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
People always talk shit when people throw interceptions on 4th downs, but it's like,
Oftentimes interceptions result.
well, would you rather your quarterback turn it over way backed up, or would you rather him, you know, throw the ball on 4th down, and if it gets picked, it's like a punt?
Getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Both our teams ran the ball a lot better than I thought they would. I thought this would be one of those games where we both had to pass.
And going right back to
well, I meant like systematically, I didn't think it was gonna. I figured going in this would be one of those games where it's like, you can't throw the football because you can't get open.
Continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Fucking jogging on clear out.
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Like, I've got to be there right.
That was supposed to be a pump fake.
Point they need. Julian Love picks it, and the Ravens are right back in this football game.
I was trying to pump fake it to the tight end to see if the safety would jump it or not. And it didn't work. Oh, I got that message again.
It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into
yeah, I'm
an
here.
area.
I'm picking my play right now.
Throw with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now a throw here to his running back.
Yeah, it was my fault for trying to pump fake. I'm just one of those people, like, I pump fake on double moves sometimes and out of habit, and it's just like it never works in Madden.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well,
I mean, I won't lie, it was a bait, and it was only because I saw that same look earlier, and I didn't. I wasn't on that linebacker on that side. I was on the closer one, and you beat me with a move. So this time I was on the other side, and when you beat the first one with the move, I was just like, I can't oversell
They
it.
planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him now, a big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will
Well, I was in the goal line there, so
the Seattle touchdown. Taking it
it
in
was,
from a yard out.
yeah.
And the Seahawks
It's
are
not the inch
feeling
mark,
good
so
as
I figured
they extend
just go
their
goal line.
lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Same to you, though, man. You know, I haven't had issues with the run game all year, but then I'm in this one. Obviously, there's been a few gashes.
At the line, set to get going. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations.
I mean, you started, I think, the game 10 for 10. So, I mean, you can even say your passing game was pretty precise.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he slips up past the 45
On who?
before being tackled. 10 yards
On
there.
Ronnie Stanley?
Raven first down. 2 minutes
Oh,
left to
I thought
play
you
in
were
this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson now. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Jackson will throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That's what happened to me twice this year, but they called it an interception, not a fumble. That exact thing where it hits the ground and you're like, what?
Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
What'd you say you put out?
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either
I can just
way,
run and go down.
goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good game, man.
And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl.
The first half was really good and really close. I think the only difference is
And when this moment comes,
you know,
I think you look back
not to knock it,
blood,
it's
sweat,
not
and
knock,
tears,
but
the
you
offseason,
came out much
workouts,
more
training
safe.
camp, week 1, 2,
Like
3,
you were 10 for 10, but your passes were all basically slants, drags, crossers that are like only 4 or 5 yards deep.
Do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it?
Well, no, I mean like early in the game, like the first quarter going into the second quarter, midway through second quarter, like when the game's still long enough that like if you have a turnover or a mess up, like there's still plenty of time to come back. Like you started off with mainly just running the football and like really quick short passes, which isn't bad, but it kind of gets you into like a rhythm that as the game went on, like in the third, you were still hitting like the short checkdowns, the dump offs, the short stuff. And then in the fourth quarter, you tried to go like, all right, now I'm just gonna like now I'm attacking second level deep posts, deep crossers and stuff. Like it's hard to just
We'll talk to you
turn
next
that
season
on.
right here on EA Sports.
Yeah, but keep in mind, my safety's a 67 overall. The other one I think's a 69 overall. Oh yeah, like I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but